So I think I've realized it. Brandon, do you remember when I said I was watching the Dragon Ball Dragon Ball Battle of the Gods, Battle of the Gods, and I
Yeah.
remember a different song playing when Goku powered up into Super Saiyan while battling Beerus.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't hear Hero like the rest of us?
No, I didn't hear Hero. What I heard was I heard that, and that was the reason why. That was the Bruce Falcon. There was a specific reason I heard that. Bruce Falcon. That was why.
Was that official that they did the, or was that like an edit?
Either
Was
it was or somebody edited it.
It had been edited because I'm pretty sure wasn't Bruce Faulkner like that was a whole licensing issue, which is why it wasn't in the Budokai games.
probably
Yeah,
that makes sense to me.
probably.
That's why they had to redo the Budokai games because it was a whole licensing issue with the music. I'm pretty sure that was Bruce Faulkner's music.
Okay, I think it's fan made.
It probably was.
Yeah,
That's another thing. It was not bad. It was very cool. I preferred that one. Hero was fun, but I preferred what we got or what I listened to at the end of the day.
and that's fair. I prefer Hero, 10 billion%. Just because I also like the concept of it, so it just works out.
How one design choice can cripple an entire game. You gotta be lying.
Okay, and now we are recording. So if we want to talk, what are your guys' thoughts on?
Got you.
Oh
All right,
Lord.
start talking. I got you right here. So I'm
Oh
picking
Lord.
Chikorita.
Hey,
It's very unfortunate, but I have to play it out this way. I gotta pick Chikorita.
I was in a sports one. Chicken was one of my favorites out of the two that we got in Johto.
I know,
That
and
same
it's
thing
very
was
sad,
for
isn't it? It's very
No,
sad, isn't it?
I was just saying.
Because Chikorita sucks. But
Hey, up yours.
hey, I picked Chikorita. All right, but I digress. Point being, I'm picking Chikorita. I think Brandon pointed out something about Chikorita in the trailer that is going to be very interesting.
Oh yeah.
I think it'll be fine. Sure, because you're not just going to put Chikorita as a starter and expect people to be on board without doing something, right?
Oh yeah. Sure.
Especially when Snivy was the other option right there.
Man,
Fair.
well, we could have had two universe starters. That's what you're saying?
What
We
other
did that for. We have two Johto starters.
Yeah,
We
that
gave
makes
away two
sense.
Johto starters. And we'll say there are two things I can't say I would say that, but I'm a bit. So for one, I'm a bit upset that we didn't go into the past and instead going into like the recent future with them like upgrading Lumio City. I will say that that's a surprise, but I think I'll wait it out and see how it goes. I am upset that we didn't get Universe remix. I'm upset about that. I wanted Universe remix so bad.
Hey, I'm glad we didn't get it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I was like to be like to kind of agree with Nick. The last time we got a remix while also getting a Legends, we got Shining Diamond and Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. So I can't blame
I
him.
mean, that's the thing. Because I liked Black and White so much, I think I would have been able to swallow my pride and just say, "Fuck it, I'm playing this game."
Yo,
I mean, that's fair to me. I mean, that game didn't have the flaws that Diamond and Pearl had. You know what I'm saying?
It didn't. It had the flaws of
That was
existence.
a solid. Yeah, that too. It was a solid game, solid Pokemon game, all things considered. Like it's hard for you to go out of your. You got to go out of your way to mess that up.
yeah.
But I said my starter. What are you guys picking?
I'm picking between Chikorita and Tepet. Totodile, I might try on like a separate run, but I'm definitely doing Chikorita or Tepet first.
There you go. You're picking Tepic.
I was gonna say yeah. So that means he'll be Tepe because then I'm choosing Totodile.
There it is.
I'm choosing the giant fire pig. Nobody stop me.
You're picking the third firefighting type starter. in the worst one. Unless of course he has a different, he has like original
I was
villain.
like, yeah, no, me and Nick were talking about beforehand. It was like maybe there's a possibility that they're going to make him better.
Give him a mega or something. I mean, the whole point is megas, so I'm thinking they're not going to get a regional form, but they're going to have some new mega.
See now, and that because I was like, at first I was like, oh, it's guaranteed megas because I was like, oh, megas is the new thing, and that's what they're saying. But then it was like, Chikorita had a fairy type move, so it was like, could be regionals, but at the same time, I don't see the purpose.
We're either going to get a regional variant or yeah, this will be an original variant or a new evolution.
Yeah.
I think it's just going to be a mega because a lot of megas. Well, I don't know about a lot, but there are megas that change their typing. So Meganium could just get a mega evolution and it just changes to fairy type. And they also just get rid of more fairy type moves, or they could have just changed it straight up to fairy just because they thought that.
I mean, we're also just going into the year of the Mega because they also introduced for like the card games. It was like, oh, we're introducing Mega EX cards back to TCG. I was like, okay, we're going into the year of the Mega. That's what we're doing. So
They should have.
no, they have nation.
I won't in their hands, and then they threw it into the wishing well, hoping their wishes would come true.
I will say this: I understand why certain people don't like Mega Evolutions and why they prefer
Straight up.
Locksmith. I mean, the YouTuber Locksmith, he brought up a good point. There's a chance that, at least I don't believe it, but I understand where he's coming from. If Pokemon X and Y had came out after like the Alola games or after the other games that had gimmicks, do we think Z moves or Gigantamaxing or Terrestrialization would have been more popular than Mega Evolution? Personally, no, I don't think so. But I understand where he's coming from. Nostalgia definitely did play a part in why Mega Evolution was so famous. Like, even I can't deny it. I will, however, say,
Yeah.
Mega Evolution was the best gimmick. There was no reason to leave it. There was no reason to change the Pokemon Dex to the Pokédex to make it seem like, oh, you're hurting your Pokemon. No, my Pokemon has a stronger bond and is going even further beyond.
No,
Of yours.
you just gotta. They hate it. They didn't want it to succeed. But that is an interesting question. Like, would it be as popular, or would it be more popular? I still think, yeah, it would have been the more popular gimmick, regardless of when it came out. Because
No, I will say,
when it came out, there's no way people are gonna look at that and be like, "Oh man, such nostalgia for the Z moves." No,
I will say
Dynamax maybe though, because Dynamax definitely had a Mega feel to it.
Dynamax was fun when they gave us Gigantamax for certain Pokemon. Of course, Charizard and Pikachu had to be one of those Pokemon. When they gave us Gigantamax, I had fun because that was my new Mega Evolution. Like, oh, my Pokemon gets to change and become stronger. That's nice.
Actually,
The side effect of body melting.
while we're still talking about Mega Evolution, I don't know if y'all had noticed it, but when I went back and looked at the video, it's timed. Just like Dynamax, it is timed.
Oh yeah, I noticed that when you were saying it. I was feeding my niece at the time, but yeah, there is a timer on it, which
there's a timer.
there's a timer on Mega Evolution, which I mean, fair point. There was always isn't there a timer on well, I said there's a timer on terrestrialization and Gigantamax. What it is it lasts for 3 turns and then it's over. With Mega Evolution, that's not what it was. With Mega Evolution, you just continue the battle on your Mega Pokemon, which that definitely threw me for a loop because it never made sense as to why that would be the case.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, I was confused.
So
With
yeah,
the timer. Yeah, there's a turn limit, I guess.
well, was it a turn limit?
No, at first I thought it was kind of like Dynamax, where it's like, oh, for every move you do, it uses a game. No, but like if you play the video, you gotta play it slowly. It's just going down in real time. So you have like a good. I want to say I don't know how they measure that, but it was like 6 bars, and it goes down slowly.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
Hold on,
honestly, I think I can deal with that. I think I can do that.
It also looks like what it does is it does because I couldn't tell if that was a G or not, but it was like, oh, this little symbol plus So like, okay, so I'm assuming it's a boosted move, or like kind of like how me and Nick had talked about earlier, but how you had certain moves had extra effects, and then you have swift moves and strong moves. So in this case, it'd be technically a mega move, but in the sense of it gives it an extra effect or something.
I see what you're talking about right here. Yeah, there's a gauge at the bottom,
Yeah.
and it is going down in real time.
Yeah, that'll
Ah,
definitely like make people think. Because back when I first started playing like X and one, not X and Y, back when I first started playing Sword and Shield, I definitely was overusing Gigantamax and Dynamax whenever I got the chance. So it got to a point where the game was like, look, you're gonna have to actually plan things out when you use your Dynamax. So I'd only use it on like my ace profile moves, usually Core Buddy, because that was my starter at the time.
yeah, and that's I mean, yeah, and that's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? With the at least with Dynamax, it makes sense. And even then, with Dynamax, it was limited because you couldn't use it every battle. You could only use it if there was a Dynamax spot that the plot allowed you to use it.
Yeah,
So
that's
I wouldn't say you abused it. You always used it when they wanted you to use it.
I mean, yeah, fair, fair.
Because you couldn't like go to the wild and then just Dynamax on a wild Pokemon.
Doing that now.
Also, correct me if I'm wrong, because it's been a minute since I played Arceus. But if you were around more than one Pokemon, did you get jumped?
Yes.
Okay.
You did.
Yeah, you did.
Even if you went into battle, was it like a horde battle?
Yep.
Okay.
I saw someone get jumped by like 4 weasels and he did not get a turn in. He just
You
died.
didn't get a turn.
I was like, because I definitely noticed there was a Trubbish fight, or there was a Trubbish, like we were fighting a Garbodor and like 3 Trubbishes, and I was like, wait a minute.
That looks like it would be fun.
Oh yeah, so here's my thing. Here's what I'm thinking. So for that gauge, you just sorry just to go back on that mega thing.
Are you good?
It I'm sure the reason is because the whole battle system, like they said, is different. How you can actually move around and you have to press these tags like at the right time. It's not just you press the move and that's it. And that's why the timer is
Yeah.
different.
Bro,
Because if
that is
you
going
just sit on the screen with the mega symbol there and you just wouldn't get out of the motion.
like,
You
bro,
can't stall.
if Pokemon already wasn't forcing me to be a lot more strategic when it came to gameplay, this whole like, oh, you have to be precise when you attack. This is definitely gonna force me to think when I actually play now.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Precise is a very powerful word to use in the name of Game Freak. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, at
I
least
mean,
use the mechanics in a more interesting way than what we've been used to.
listen,
Because
if I use Hydro Pump and my rival's Pokemon decides to step to the left, I swear to God, I'm pulling out a Octorok.
no,
Actually, also while talking about combat, did y'all notice that once you faint a Pokemon, there's a window where you can catch it instead of it just automatically
Yeah,
fainting?
I was noticing that. I definitely noticed that. And I was like, the fuck?
it's about time.
I mean, it's really great, but also at this point of the game, I kind of feel like, damn, y'all were just handed that. We had to knock them to like red, and then pray to God we catch them. Meanwhile, you get to knock them out, so they don't attack you no more.
Well,
That's
wait, where did that happen? Did that happen?
It was the Mareep. So it was 1 minute and like I think it was 140, 150.
Oh, I see. Wait.
Goodness.
If you have your heart.
Also, they brought that back. That technically was in ZA, but like how you know your Pokeball, how many shakes your Pokeball on, it flies higher into the air. That Pokeball fucking doing acrobatics. Pew pew pew.
I don't know why it's doing that in the modern. Like it made sense back then. Modern Pokeball, but
That's just how hard the Pokemon fighting to get at the Pokeball.
Yeah. I always used to believe that if you held your thumb down on the like B button while you were catching a Pokemon, it would it would make it
I'm
easier to catch
You know that's the old game logic. Just like how blowing into a cartridge is how you make sure it works.
But that works.
These days.
I was talking about Nick, but like the stealth rock situation. I was like, oh crap, stealth rock is now just a literal wall that you could just throw out now. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, that's fun. Like literally, you cannot get close to attack a Pokemon if you have Stealth Rock, and that's definitely going to be my claim to fame when I play this game. Do not care. Watch me, father. Watch me.
So that leaves me a couple questions, right? One,
Hmm.
with this system, are we going to have multiplayer? I'm
Uh,
thinking
that's
it
a
might hit
good
us with the
question.
it might hit us with the Legends Arceus where it isn't we can't battle each other but we can trade. What I'm hoping is that it is. And if it is, it gives me flashbacks of like Mega Man Battle Network where you place your character on the grid and you move around and then you select your move. Kind
I
of
can see that.
yeah.
Knowing them though, see, I want to say because we're locked into Lumios. I can't. I don't know how. I bet you like, oh, Lumios is, even though like it's still open world ish. It's like each area is a district, and you can only do that in certain districts. Like, oh, like you can't, once you travel outside your district, you disconnect from the multiplayer lobby. Knowing Nintendo.
Well,
I mean, so because it is it's a futuristic city. You could have it that what was the battle networks back in Diamond and Pearl? You could have it as that little waiting room or whatnot. Of course, that'll
Yeah.
be annoying because nobody wants to have to go back and forth to a specific room just to
yeah, that's
battle.
very
I mean, it falls into the what Dragon Ball Z did for Sparking Zero. It's like, I mean, we technically didn't have to, like, they didn't have to technically incorporate multiplayer or like couch play,
They
but
did.
since they did, you were locked into the Hyperbolic Time Trap. You couldn't go anywhere else.
Yeah.
So I could see something like that.
No, that was definitely annoying. That was unnecessary, and Bandai Namco knew what they were doing.
Yeah, but like mind you, Bandai Namco, a more expensive company, focused on graphics instead of mechanics, so that's why they did it like that. But they still wanted to cater to us who wanted couch play. Nintendo, they can't. They won't even be able to do it even if they tried. So
gaming
I mean,
specifically is just a it is an experience.
it exists. That's what we know. It exists.
Yeah, look
That's
at
all.
the
That
screenshot of that I took from the trailer.
hold on, because I have
Look at
to.
that in general.
Oh boy. Oh
Even
boy.
though
See,
it's scouting the game, I'm still excited for it.
I mean, yeah, of course.
The UI looks very interesting.
The UI
yeah,
looks
I was gonna say I say because it looks simplistic, yet
yeah.
some like I don't know. Yeah, it's somewhat simplistic, but it's like it's not bad.
Yeah, because I'm looking at it right
All I
now.
know is I'm definitely wasting my money on that game. I do not care. I will be wasting money on
I
Legend of
really
ZA
want to.
when it comes up, and nobody can stop me.
I wish that
I'm gonna
I
look.
can't wait to get more info because I really want to know what this like the mega boost is because it's like double edge G plus or whatever that is. I really want to know what that is.
Look that up.
I want to say it's just a damage multiplier.
Probably.
Like that's straight up. That's it. Because for all we don't know if the stats in this game are gonna also be like Legends Arceus.
You know what? You're right. Because what if Mega Evolution doesn't give you a stat boost, but like you said, it increases the amount of damage the attack does.
That would be annoying. I'll say that. That'll be very annoying.
Yeah, but it also I think it makes sense for what they're doing. I also would not like it, but they're trying new things. So
I mean, they are.
we just gotta see what happens. We can't just outright dismiss them when they try new things. We just gotta see what happens.
I mean, you can't. I mean, I can dismiss them for really not even Shiny Pearl, but that's beyond the point.
That's my job, first of all.
Oh god. I mean, the fact that you still have the game, though. Why do you still have the
No,
game? Oh, you don't have the game?
nope. I beat it and then I refunded it. That game was trash. That was the only Pokemon game in my entire life I ever refunded.
That's
Never been
insane.
disappointed.
Never been so disappointed.
I'm really trying to like go back to this. They really didn't show any Pokemon that did not exist outside of X and Y.
They did not. They did not. They were not fucking around. They did not care. They were like, you're gonna wait till late 2025, and you're going to be patient, just like everybody else. Oh, that's why.
I mean, we might get like one more trailer before, because we can assume what 20. We can assume November, right?
I mean, yeah, of course, like every other Pokemon game. And again, just like every other Pokemon game, it's gonna be a birthday present for myself.
Also, these spoiled ass kids. One kid has a Lavatar, the other kid has a fucking Bagon. Knowing both of those gonna Mega Evolve later. Jesus Christ. Chandelure.
Unrelated to that, did you guys see on Twitter the guy that was like, "Don't you guys know all the Mega Evolutions are in the shape of an X or a Y?
Huh?
Like all the Mega Evolutions, they make an X or a Y in their design."
Does Ampharos make a Y? How does Ampharos make a Y?
I guess with its two ears and then the rest of his body.
That.
Maybe. I don't know. I just thought it was funny. Someone kept making jokes about it. It's like, oh, I see. And then they're just putting a Y on the random Pokemon.
Start seeing which Pokemon matches up with a Y to determine what the next Mega Evolution is gonna be. Okay. the characters that they introduced in this trailer. Let's talk about that.
So okay, Brandon. Before you get too deep into it, you start talking about Battle Frontier or whatever it was you were saying it looked like. I noticed it as soon as the protagonist character revealed. Our male character literally looks like he is either a younger Sycamore or a relative to Sycamore. Hairstyle and everything, he looks like Sycamore, and you can't tell me otherwise.
Oh yeah, no. And see, knowing Pokemon, if Sycamore doesn't appear in this game, that's the reference. I bet you that's the reference.
To be fair, seeing as it's one still the Kalos origin, there's a chance we're still going to get Sycamore. He's the same professor.
Yeah, but mind you, our starters came to us. No professor came to us with the starters. The starters came to us randomly.
No, Sycamore is missing, and we're the child who has to go find her dad.
And then, like I was telling Nick, we're in Lumino City. Where's Clement?
Where's Clement?
The Lumio City gym leader.
I'm just kidding. Nothing.
He was an A+ gym leader and an A+ brother, sort of.
The boy was even popular enough to be in the anime, so that means he was somewhat decent.
Well, every anime had a Brock, right?
Yep.
He was the only gym leader to fit the Brock role.
Fair points. And then you had his little sister traveling along with Ash, just being a regular nuisance.
Well, my thing is, what if he's related to the lady who owns I'm assuming the lady will be talking to upgrade the city.
Maybe.
Because we never really got their parents, did we?
No, we didn't. It was just another. Unlike the anime where Ash got to see Brock's dad, was like, so you're the no good father who left.
That's me. Dap me up.
Whoa.
He's like, dap me up, son. You got to be the champion. He's like, wait, where are you?
So you're the no good father.
But then the rivals. It's literally the rival names. You can't tell me that Pokemon edited again with the fucking rival names.
I mean, oh yeah, because Brandon was saying something about Urbane. I'm assuming that was the name, Urbane.
Yeah, Urbane and Toonie. And Town. Or Townie? Toonie?
That does sound like an English person trying to say Urban Town.
Yeah.
Urban Town.
I was like, yeah, really? We're really doing this. Though, looking at Urban, his hair color, certainly with the blonde fading into the red, he looks like a Hisui and Zoroark.
He does. He does.
What if he just doesn't say words the entire game?
Unfortunately, he seems to be the more talkative one, so that's already been ruled out. But yeah, no. So like our base will be with AZ, which is interesting. So we'll be seeing AZ a lot.
We'll say this. Hold on. We'll say this. I never think that Game Freak would be the game to would be the company to be like, oh yeah, the your rival is based on your gender. Like you know the internet is gonna be upset with that.
Well, that's why they didn't say gender, right? They said
No,
anyone
it's
that
said
could
dependent on your character.
yeah, depends on the opinions you chose for yourself.
Yep.
I mean,
What
it
is
doesn't really matter because it's the same thing. I know we want to take our what's the name off the ground, but let's be honest,
It is interesting though, because I would have rather
it
they
is.
just choose. Like
Yeah,
I would rather
and
just
they
they
make
just
it
choose because we know
total.
they're going to
They
be
just
darn near the same thing. Like we
yeah,
know it's
yeah.
going to be the same. So if it's a situation to where I pick the male character, meaning I get Tani. Sorry, that was
Oh, hold on.
but
It was me prepping my
nah,
hands.
no, no, no,
It
no,
was me shooting. It was
no.
me shooting. Sorry. I went to the bathroom before I started filming.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say something wild. Anyway, my point is,
What?
my point is, you pick the male character, right? I assume they're gonna give you Tani, and then if you pick the female character, you're gonna get Urbane, because that's just how they do it. They did it with Ruby and Sapphire. They did it with
They did? Oh yeah. Well, that was mainly because it wasn't even just
that was
Tiny
because
with
there was
any
no other
other male
option.
character. Yeah.
There was no other choice.
See,
They had to. Someone had to be Mary. Someone had to be Brendan.
all right, right.
And then in X and Y, obviously you get either Callum, Callum, one of the two, or Serena.
Yeah.
So
That
I'm sure that's how it's going to be.
hold on.
I
The
would have
comic for
rather.
Black Knight was kind of not Black Knight. X and Y was kind of crazy. I will say that. 'Cause I read it for a while. Like he became the what was he a champion? I think he was the champion. He became the champion for a while, and they were literally like, "Oh my god, now he's a shut-in because he got too famous."
Brandon, is this true? Facts?
Is it true?
Is it true, Chad?
If I'm correct, it's been a minute since I've read it, but that's what I remember. Is the male character was a shut-in because he had gotten like so famous or something. I think it was because he was the champion or something. But after everything else that happened, he just wanted to be left to live. Of course, being in the Pokemon world, that's not possible.
Okay, sorry about that. I had to go get the mail.
No, you're
I
good.
can imagine.
I mean, I also have to get mail in it. Also, currently playing the CCs as we do this stuff, so
Okay.
don't ask me when I'm playing
Shoot, I
it.
need to be downloading. I might become a Unite fan.
Why?
God, bro. What? I mean, I played Unite back when it. I say back when it first came. Back when it first came to Switch, I was playing Unite. And that's saying something because the
That
game was
speaks
just
to
weird.
how little things we had on the Switch that we enjoyed.
Oh my god! Like, and the thing is, it was fun, especially when I ended up getting Zero Origins, my probably my favorite electric type Pokemon.
It's pretty sick. I mean, it's good. Did they add Tinkaton to a Unite?
Yeah,
I think they did recently, in which case, yes.
I know he's in it. I don't know if he was added or in the base because I remember seeing artwork of him in the game. So I didn't know if he was in its base or they were added him.
Her.
Coins.
Let me check.
No, no. Unlike other Pokemon, Tinkaton is not a entirely female one. At least not as
That's
much
where
as
you're wrong.
I mean,
100%.
my thing is, I don't even look into that anymore because, mind you, our starters, Primarina, most of our starters are literally supposed to be primarily male. Meanwhile, Primarina,
just exists.
like Primarina is primary male because it's the starter. But look at how it evolves in design. It's like, okay, so we're not gonna talk about this. Keep it. At least Inteleon's shiny version is a reference to the gay flags. Okay, I can let that slide, but still, yeah,
Wait, who?
Inteleon. Inteleon's shiny is based
No,
on
it's
the.
not. Oh, that's stupid. Anyways, apologies. Anyways,
Well, we'll leave
that's
this
not
out.
what I said.
We'll leave this out of the VODs.
I wanted to talk about I guess before we, because there's other Pokemon stuff we can talk about too, not just ZA. But before we do, I want to talk about the dude who works with because like it's one thing. It's like, oh, you like, here's the lady who's gonna be helping you talk to the development center, but then they also showed her bodyguard, and so he's just not a random background character.
Yeah, dude is built like an actual monkey.
Vinny was his name.
I was gonna say brick shithouse, but you said monkey, and now I feel But I mean, that's also, so by the way, I meant to say while you were recording. Yeah, I meant to put it in the chat. He's not the bodyguard. He's her secretary, which I mean, still he can be a bodyguard. His specific role was secretary.
Yeah, yeah, no, you're right. They did say secretary. It's just, look at how he's standing next to her. You can't tell me that doesn't have bodyguard energy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, with how he's built and how he's standing next to her, that's definitely some, like, that's some bodyguard space.
Yep.
That's it.
Hold on, what is that in his hair?
What is it in his hair?
The camera doesn't move. Yeah.
It looks like it's dumpling. You know, it might be dumplings because one looks like a pancham. One's a pancham. He has like some kind of like is that might be a pancham and a baneri as a ponytail.
Check out the stream because I know AZ is tall, but just look at this guy.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god! Like,
yeah. Yep. The fact that he has a knee brace on is kind of funny. Or is that? Yeah.
It isn't, but when you battle him in game, you battle him, right? Yeah, you battle him before. When you battle him in game, he's always on his knee. He's never standing up. It makes sense for him to finally have a knee brace on. That man's been taking it for like his entire life.
Over for 3,000 years. Never
they were not. They really are taunting us with this whole AZ and the AZ's flow thing. Like, that was insane. I'm sorry. What?
I mean, hopefully with this we finally get good lore on it now.
Probably. Lore? Pokemon?
Well, I say not lore, but I guess we finally get the AZ, because that was technically a mystery gift that we never got. So I was like, dang, it's kind of crazy.
Oh yeah, was it never released?
Yeah, it was never released.
It was never released.
People definitely hacked it.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Of course, it was never released in the game. That's the one thing people hated about the game. You could battle AZ, you saw his Floette in the cutscene, but you could never catch it. Because initially it was supposed to be the event, you could catch his Floette.
Yeah, and
exactly.
Yeah.
And they just said, nah, that would be too fun. We don't want you guys to have fun.
That'd be too peak. Come on, we're just starting out with 2. Yes, we can't get too crazy. Take it out.
Take it out. I mean, it's not the first time they removed the if I remember correctly, they definitely removed the event for Victini, and they removed the one for Arceus and didn't add it back later. Which makes sense.
No, I think they did the Victini because I have Victini.
I mean, you can get Victini.
No, I did the event. I remember doing the event for Victini because you had to go to the boat and stuff.
Black Knight 2. Yeah, Liberty Garden.
Yeah.
I don't remember because I had Victini and I told him there. They did nothing. That's crazy. All right.
Well, no, you're not supposed to bring Victini. Yeah, that's how you get Victini.
Yeah, no, that's how you. Yeah.
That's because you had to. Go ahead.
Had to get what? Hold on. Had to what?
Like it wasn't there the entire time. It was only a limited event.
Oh wow, that's okay.
Yeah, I think the only ones that were removed was I mean, the one I say only ones. There were several that were removed, but you had, like we said, they removed a lot in Gen 4 because Shaman was removed, if I'm correct.
Oh yeah, Shaman was definitely removed.
Arceus was removed.
I remember. Imagine God being obliterated. That's insane. No, I remember specifically. There we go. I remember specifically getting the Deoxys as a mystery gift back in Black and White 2. And I think that was mainly because the meteors were in Black and White 2. They were
yeah.
Yeah, they were. Dang, that game has their stuff, man. Like, they took into account a lot of stuff when you think about it.
Yeah, because no, black and white too was kind of lit because because wasn't I was gonna say wasn't that the last national Dex? When was?
I think it was. Did Kalos have a national dex?
Yeah.
I said I think I think they all reset when they did what you call it. They had reset in Sword and Shield, but like up until the end we had national there. But like black and white, Gen 5 in general was kind of one of their biggest generations. Moving animations, the and two you got the tournament where you get to battle previous trainers and stuff. But like yeah.
Oh no.
It was entirely 3D.
What, we're talking about Black and White 2? Or Black and White? Oh, like the Sky Arrow Bridge and all that?
Yeah. Yeah, it was a combination of 3D and 2D.
Yeah. I'm talking about the battle between Getsus and Ain when his rush around was fighting Kirim, and then the 3D animation kicks in out of nowhere.
Oh yeah, no, like in black and black and white 1 and in 2, like whenever the box arts decided to do their special cutscene, so I bet up the animation for this shit. Here we go. Like damn.
Literally,
I still in 144p on the 3DS too.
I mean, come on, you can't expect Game Freak to do too much, right? They care, but they really don't care.
No, I'm not saying that's a bad thing because I know the
No, it's ironic because like that's one of their best works, and then they somehow drop the ball.
Nah, what you talking about? Keep that animation. My DS can take it.
Yeah, it's gonna overheat and explode.
My DS can't take it. It was never my DS.
How does that work?
I don't know.
If you overheat and explode, you're not my DS. What do you mean?
I mean, to be fair, my DS lasted a lot. Do you remember how the DS had a joint to keep it from falling all the way back when it was open?
Yeah.
I destroyed that within 6 months of having my DS. Do not ask Cat.
Never happened to me, but
All right. Calm down.
no. No, I'm just saying that's a very common thing because my friend had one. Like 2 months
Tell me your
ago,
switches.
that was already messed up.
Tell me where your DS is so I can destroy it.
No.
Shoot, trying to keep up with the styluses, even though they had a pocket for it, was crazy.
Yeah, that's my. I was actually bad at that. I would always find it in the couch somewhere, but like, I lost it too many times.
Yeah.
Man, that's my stylus.
Imagine it's like, okay, I'm going to go play Pokemon Rangers. Where's my stylus? Where's my stylus? I'm not gonna lie, the Pokemon Champions trailer kind of baited me. I still liked it, but like, so snap, they're showing like oh, here's Pokemon. These two Asian kids are just playing Pokemon. Or I'm assuming Japanese since since it started from Japanese. It was like, oh, they're playing Pokemon Red and Blue, and then they go on to the next generation, and it's like, bet, are we getting Pokemon collections? I was going to laugh. Yeah, I was like, they show Battle Revolution. I was like, because me and Andrew were talking about it. Andrew was like, because there's the rumors of generations or like collections, and then Andrew was like, you mean that stuff you saw that looked like came off of what you call it? I was like, I'm gonna laugh if we get collections, and then out of nowhere, boom, we get champions. So I was like, oh, okay, I see what y'all did. Fucking baited the shit out of us.
Nah, we need more information about that, about champions.
Yeah.
So there's not really much to say because if we just go by what we see is like a battle simulation that you could also do on your phone.
And so, and so that's what I want to talk about. Because like on the surface, I was like, yeah, because like on the surface, like what Andrew was talking about, like back in Diamond and Pearl, where like you had a link room. That's what it kind of looks like. Because I think Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire did it. It's like, oh, here's a link room where you can battle and stuff. So okay, that's on the surface what it looked like. But mind you, it said it can connect to home. It's not automatically a part of home. So it's its own separate app and game.
Right.
Which means you have to have your own access to stuff then.
Yeah, because it's also an app. That's weird.
Well,
Because
no, yeah, no,
I
yeah,
was
like
like,
the fact that it's like oh, because like it can connect to Pokemon Home. So like people say because people thought we were getting an update to Pokemon Home that gave us a battle simulation. No, they're giving a completely separate game that can connect to it.
yeah, that's what I assumed. I thought I didn't know if people were thinking it the other way around.
You know, a lot of people thought we were just getting a battle simulator updated for Home.
Oh no,
And I would have preferred that. I'll be honest. But,
I would
yeah,
because the company it would have been managed by a different company. Well, it's being managed by a different company
yeah, that's
for
what
the
I'm
app,
saying. What?
and I think that's fine. I don't want it to be from the same company that's doing Home because I'm afraid it'll just
Right.
look lazy.
I mean, fair point. That I can. Yeah.
But even now, I don't think it would have made a difference. Let's be honest. The 3D
I mean,
Pokemon isn't our favorites, right? So it's whatever.
I will say this. And I told Jason about it. It's essentially an official version of Pokemon Shield. That's all it is.
Yes.
Without the hacks, like you have to have that Pokemon in order to use what you're doing.
Which
Meaning,
is useless.
unfortunately,
Yes.
I can't use their Chaladon.
I would say no. They would say like instead of being able to build your Pokemon from scratch, now they've essentially say no. You have to literally raise your Pokemon. You can't just go create one. You have to go raise your Pokemon. So good luck. I was like, damn.
They got it. You can literally just pull them from Home and make your team, and you
And
just
that's why your boy over here has got a fat Pokemon home.
Oh god. I don't. I literally have like a few Pokemon. Actually, no. I think I have a few legendaries. I mean, that's not gonna help, but I have a few legendaries. It's not gonna help at all.
no, but that's so. What that also means is you need to transfer your stuff from Scarlet and Violet to Home.
Which I already did.
Yeah.
I can't even play home. I can't even play Scarlet Violet now because I have no mods.
That's crazy. We can play Pokemon. We can play hide and seek, man. At some point, whenever we're off.
But see, that's what I'm like. I set up and put all my Pokemon, so I don't even have a lot of options to hide and seek with. I would have to go catch new options.
You don't just. You know, I forgot you're lazy. You're not gonna want to do that.
Yeah, because I'm lazy and forgetful. I'm lazy and forgetful. So if I do go out of my way and do something, I'm gonna forget that I did it, and then I'm fucked.
Fair point.
Yeah, you're gonna track. It's like, where is he? I just transferred. He's like, you already transferred him. He's like, oh, okay. Then you go to the game. He's like, wait.
God forbid they do another. Say, oh, we're gonna discard Pokemon Home and create a whole new app. So make sure you transfer your Pokemon. You have 30 days, bitch. What?
I'm losing all of my Pokemon. I'm losing all of them. It's over.
Your
It's
memories
over.
gone.
Gone.
Your effort gone.
Oh.
Because I'm pretty sure I lost a few Pokemon because I transferred as many as I could from Black and because I put all my Pokemon on Black and White, and then I think I transferred as many as I could over. But of course, some of them were cheat code Pokemon that definitely got murdered by the anti cheat system.
Man, they never caught mine.
I'll say that they caught a few. If I can once mine's loading, I can literally go through the list. I'm pretty sure I still have a good chunk of them. But it's like because like for instance, I have like several shiny Swamperts and Marshtomps. I was like, why do I have so many Swampert? Yeah, I cheated. That's why.
No, all of my I have like 7 shiny Gallades, all exactly the same, and I'm like, oh, they're gonna catch that.
I think the one so like because how the cheat code worked, you could go in the grass and catch them. Those kind of survived. I think the ones that we lost, Nick, were the ones that we had to spawn into our computer, as well as the ones we stole from other trainers. Like I'm pretty sure I lost Volkner's Electivire.
How did you steal a Volkner's Electivire?
There was a cheat where you can catch other people's Pokemon, and I caught Volkner's Electivire.
Yeah, that actual replay was kind of crazy, man.
It was.
Stealing mines.
Thing is, though, I was able to get him on Black and White, so he helped me once I got enough badges in Black and White. But then after that, I think he got purged. I'm like, dang it, no, he couldn't make it to Black and White too.
Let me see. I gotta check. I gotta see what I got because I know I got some stuff in home.
Same. I'm doing that too.
Pokemon Home to take pictures and record videos. No.
Oh yeah, no, they did do another massive update, so there's just like, oh, here's all this information. Okay, and don't care.
What's the point? Why do you need my camera?
Because.
Oh, I forgot we have the app.
What?
Hold on, home app?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
You forget that. Like, that's
Because I don't use that app a lot.
Fair point.
Yeah, he usually access it what from the Switch.
Yeah, was it because the Switch is the storage device? The app is mostly for trading.
Oh yeah, fair point. Which I've barely taken part in. No way.
Ew, why is there a Charizard on my screen?
Ew, why is it Charizard on my screen?
I mean, it's legitimately. Why is he on my? Wait, what is this?
Man, the Charizard.
What the? Huh?
Who's that Pokemons?
What is an Armorite? What is an Armorite ore?
Good push.
Is that not the?
Showed up as Pixelmon, and I know it's not Pixelmon because it's literally right here. It's literally on the app.
What does it look like, Nick?
I don't know.
Like,
It's just a present. No, it just looks like a present. And it wants me to open up Pokemon.
Wait, is it or from Sword and Shield? That's a random useless gem from Pokemon Sword and Shield.
That's what I was trying to think. It was like it had to be an item from one of the games. I was gonna say I thought it was the what was the name of the stuff that evolves? Okay, I was like, because what was the item that you need to evolve Ursaring? I thought it was that stuff.
I don't think we can. I don't even think we can evolve Ursaring in a single legitimate Pokemon game.
Nah, we can't. It's getting Ursaring into Ursaluna is literally locked behind what you call it? It's literally locked behind Legends. You'd have to send them to Legends Arceus, evolve it, and then bring it back to home.
Yep.
Blood Moon Ursaluna, I still don't have.
Yeah, because you gotta complete the whole dex.
I have to complete the entire Paldea, then the entire Kitakami dex, then I have to do the entire. Well, I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good. Fuck all that. I'm lazy. I don't want to do this anymore.
Funny thing is, me and Nick could complete the decks beforehand, and that just ended up benefiting us. Like shit.
Look, my entire purpose when I play Pokemon is, hey, that's a nice Pokemon, catch it. If I don't like it, it's not worth it.
But Andrew, it's gotta catch them all. It's in the catchphrase.
I don't care. I don't gotta that shit. That's not what my professor told me to seek my own treasure. I suck my own treasure. Sauce my own treasure.
To be fair, you gotta catch them all. Isn't the slogan? It's just our slogan, right?
I mean, it was the original slogan that they kind of threw away because they realized there was too many to try to catch.
It's only on Pokemon cards now.
Shoot, is it even on the cards anymore?
It is. It's on the back. Oh wait, it might not be on Pokemon cards anymore.
Yeah, I was say I don't think it is.
Oh no, it's not on Pokemon cards anymore. They lost.
We strayed from the original path. We strayed from the original path.
Game really said everything we strayed from God.
How do I go to my Mons? Oh, here it is.
Mons or mods? The mods. You know, go on your and download Big Mod Fallout.
Okay.
If you need Mons on your computer, go to nexusstorm.com.
Oh well,
To view all of your Pokemon, you need to change your current plan to a premium plan.
Damn.
That's annoying. Yeah, I'm not doing that anymore.
Damn.
Like, I'll wait till Pokemon Champions comes out. That's annoying that you essentially can't play the game because you continue to pour money into it. That's annoying.
Wait, are you on the Switch or the app, Nick?
The app.
You have to pay for it on the Switch too. At least I thought you did.
Yeah, I definitely know you have to pay for it on the Switch. I thought on the app you didn't have to pay for it.
Oh no, it's not for free. It's not free on the app. and I literally only just canceled mine, so I need to save. So once I saved enough money, I'm going back. I got a lot of Pokemon in there.
But is it really? Because I canceled it because there was never a reason for me to.
Keep it on the entire time.
Yeah, no, especially since they technically don't disappear, you just can't look at them. They exist and you can't see them.
Yeah, they're there. You just can't see them.
brother,
Which is crazy
where are?
because I can still see it on the Switch regardless of my payment plan.
Yeah.
See, I'm having the opposite, Nick. I can still see mine on my app, but I can't see them on my Switch.
Let me get my Switch.
Man, man. What was the latest monster I had?
Man.
Oh yeah, I literally added all of the fucking. I had Cobalion, whatever was it, Iron? What you call it? Yeah, Iron Crown, Iron Boulder, Raging Bolt, Gouging Fire. Yep.
Your mother must be so proud of you. Sorry.
Ogre Pond, Pheasantipity, Monkey Dory, and Okidoki, Iron Leaves, Walking Wake.
Of course, it's on X. Not even X.
I almost threw up, man.
Chingu,
What?
Pinchin, Wabchin.
It said you can back up your save data from Brilliant Diamond, and I said,
What save data? That doesn't exist anymore.
that's what I'm saying.
The only reason why I kept mine because I kept cheating it to get thanks to my save data from what'd you call it what are their names from like the other Pokemon games. So here we'll give you we'll give you a free Manaphy, a free Jirachi, and a free Mew. It's like bet.
Which is stupid, but
Which I want to talk about. All of a sudden, they randomly was like, "Oh, we're gonna find different ways to give people Mew now." It's like, oh, okay.
I mean, hey,
hear me out. You can make it cool.
How?
No, don't make it an event. And don't just let the random farmer in Floroma Town just give me the Pokemon that grants wishes.
Yeah, no, we don't do events anymore, Nick. Unfortunately.
Yeah, come on, man. Game Freak doesn't do events. You have to be wonders and absolute joy.
Okay, so speaking of events, the only Pokemon that I am missing in my entire Pokédex are Diancie, Hoopa, Volcanion, Magearna, and what's his name?
Well, you're not getting any of those anytime.
Marshadow. Yeah, because they're all gifts. They're all mystery gifts that we didn't get.
We got Marshadow.
Did we get Marshadow?
Marshadow. Oh.
I thought we did.
I'm pretty sure all of these are mystery gifts that we just didn't get. Technically, I can get Magearna if I completed the National Dex. But it's kind of funny. How can I get Magearna if I complete the National Dex if 4 of the 5 mons are mystery gifts that I can't achieve?
Listen, dog.
It's ironic.
Ironic,
really. Let's see, games. I have. What happened?
I thought this was I was always able to see my mods, but I guess not. Maybe that's because of the terms of service that they just showed me. I don't know.
Again, Pokemon Home is very strict in every way possible, and yet it's extremely helpful at the same time. That's game for you at this point.
Well, I guess I have to have the payment plan.
Yeah,
I guess the only way I can see any of that's just weird. Like I can get not taking them out anywhere, but at least let me see them.
Let me see my boy.
Oh well, I guess the only way I can see my mons again is if I pay $16 a year.
God.
Also, apparently the mons that I named, you can't trade either. So I literally have no way of getting those mons. That's crazy.
Well, it's tragic. Speaking of tragic, I just realized something. We're all paying for Nintendo Switch Online.
I don't think I am currently. I think I canceled mine.
Nintendo Switch Online? I do still have Nintendo Switch Online.
Okay, because I was gonna say, don't they have like a family plan? And if so, isn't the family plan cheaper collectively if we all just pitch into the family plan?
For some odd reason, yes, it is.
I mean, it's Nintendo. They've always wanted to be a family playing game.
It's up, Brandon. I can use my coins. There's a limited time Xenoblade event. I can get a Xenoblade character.
Oh yeah, I do have a lot of those coins left. I don't use them either.
You better. Alright, we're going to get Pyra. Just because we're going to get Pyra, Mythra, Nia, Bridget.
You're talking about that. I was like, I'm trying to think of what you were talking about. Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Hold on, can I put this on my bike? I think I can.
I actually don't have enough coins.
I need to, I think I still haven't I think I tried to get a shiny Hisuian mons, but I didn't transfer them back, so they're in my Hisuian game. Because they're trying to evolve them.
Oh, right. Because I don't know if they'll let you transfer it back, right?
Yeah.
God, bro. Leave me alone. Oh my god. I don't even have any more ammo. I have to leave.
You need to leave.
You need to leave.
I'm trying to see if I had any duplicates and I can just send on. Sure.
No.
You want to go? You want to go? Narnia? Let's go. Let's do this.
What do you? I know you're playing CFPs, but what's going on?
No, I was talking about. I was referencing Rick and Morty.
Oh. Oh, I gotta show you this. I gotta show you this video. Let's see.
Hey. None of that.
Am I crazy? Is the show just called Rick and Morty?
Yeah.
Okay, I just had to be sure. Alright.
Silly Nick, even I knew that. And I don't even watch the show.
Good for you.
Okay. Anyway.
You want cookies, huh? Oh, is that what you want?
Are they freshly baked? Nice and soft?
No.
Damn.
No. They were, however, freshly stuck between my butt cheeks for 30 minutes.
Gay.
How's it gay? You want the cookie? Take it. You don't? Stop complaining.
Gay. Why do I have so many fucking... I guess because I guess I want to trade off some score bunnies. I have some Dreepies and score, but what, 5? So I do 5. 1, 2, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But yep. Oh, trying to think. What else did they do?
I mean, aside from Pokemon Sleep,
I mean, the slick part is the only reason why I might get into Sleep is because they just introduced Darkrai to it now, which I wonder what the implications of that is, because if Pokemon that appear near you based on your sleeping habits, the fact that a Darkrai appears is kind of bad.
Look, all you need to know is go back to sleep, okay?
Darkrai had a whole movie. He had a whole movie that put people in a never-ending nightmare.
Yep.
I mean, hey, that movie also turns people into Pokemon, so you know.
And you know?
If you don't know, I know.
Anyway, look at this.
What?
Concierge.
It's my favorite Rick and Morty parody.
Oh boy. Is it Mr. Reasonable? I swear to God.
so.
Go ahead. Oh, right. We're the fucking Australian. Yep. Boy.
Master ZX has got a nice little update to it.
Oh, you saw this? Yeah.
I'm going off with this.
All right.
I have a deerling for each season that's gonna be stuck in Pokemon Home because the moment I take them out, they'll change and won't be the seasons I have them
Oh
in.
boy.
Now, what if it does like in black and white, where it just constantly changes the seasons? I was in the
Oh yeah,
same
that would
game
be
as
funny.
Pokemon.
Well, I think
So
didn't in one of the Pokemon games it was based on the region you caught them in, or like the area you caught them in. They would change colors too, though.
probably
I don't know.
I think that might have been Sword and Shield. Was it in Sword and Shield? Was Deerling in Sword and Shield?
you can't expect us to know that.
Damn. He's retarded.
There's no
Just
way
slow.
we're going to know that
Damn.
because that was the same game that had the Dex cut. So
Sure.
That's it.
I truly don't know if it was in there or not. I guess I can check for you.
But everyone knew about its legendary Maractus. Everyone realized Maractus was missing. Like, why? Why did y'all notice that one cactus Pokemon was missing? At least Cacturn, the better cactus, was missing. Come on now.
Okay, Nick, Nick. See why? You're more vain.
Nigga, so I'm sorry. There's no other way.
Also, I'm not getting that phone. Like, usually I would like, okay, I'm gonna go sign into Pokemon Scarlet and Violet and get the new mystery gift. It's just a phone cover. I'm not getting, no, I'm good.
What is the phone? What is the phone cover? I will ask that.
The Violet book and the Scarlet book.
Bro, what? All right.
The like your iPhone covers are literally the Scarlet book and the Violet book. Yep.
Hold on, let me go get my mystery.
All right. So to answer your question, right? Sword and Shield Deerling. It
Mm-hmm.
says Deerling does not learn any moves in Pokemon Sword and Shield.
That doesn't. So in other
Lead
words,
me to believe
Deerling is insane,
it's
but
not in there. He's not real.
He no longer exists. A mass out. See, and then a mass outbreak in Scarlet and Violet, red, blue, and red, green, and blue. Pokemon,
Charcadet, man.
yeah, that you can't
wait,
tell
no.
it's shiny. That you can't tell.
Oh, I forgot that shiny. The shiny is literally just, hey, my eyes changed.
Yeah, like Applin maybe. Applin might be worth it because that'll be shiny. At least you can tell it's shiny.
Yeah, fair point.
Wait. Wait. What are the Mons?
So for Paldea, it's Charcadet, Smoliv, and Finizen. For Kitakami, it's Applin, Swaddle, Poliwag. And then for Blueberry Academy, it's Porygon, Scyther, and Lapras.
I like
So,
the Lapras.
thing is though, the way they did Scyther, it's hard to tell Scythers too, because his tint is not easy to tell.
Yeah, but
Why did they just well, hold on, because when it evolves, it becomes blue. Correct, right? Isn't
Yeah,
that
but
how it
that's if it
evolves?
evolves. But you have to catch a Scyther, so you have to be able to tell your Scyther shiny when you're fighting it.
I mean, what the fuck?
yeah,
Yeah,
Scyther. Not Scyther. Scissor's shiny is green.
It is.
Yeah, no, yeah, both of the shinies are green. Yeah.
What about Cleavor?
That was it. So like both Scyther and Cleavor are green.
I don't know about Cleavor because that thing sucks.
I'm pretty sure Cleavor was green.
Hey,
It is green.
Cleavor didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, it did. They say
What?
Scyther needs another evolution. Said who?
What's funny about that, Nick? So, because somebody was talking about the video, but like the different, like how their stats are essentially they all share the same base stats and stuff. And so that it makes more sense why Elite Redux gave Scyther a basically. So they're like, oh, here's a pre-evo, and this pre-evo can evolve either into Scyther, Scizor, or Cleavor, since they're all three. So they all have the same base stats. They're all three separate evolutions of one pre-evolution Pokemon.
You know that's fair. Do the old Tyro.
Basically.
Yep.
No, switcheroo.
Yep.
No, you thought you were gonna get a very impactful Pokemon? Nah, not at all.
Nah, we hate you. That's what they say. Hey guys,
Yeah,
you
pretty
know
much. What?
You know what my favorite bug Pokemon
Get
was?
a.
Oh boy, which one?
Guess.
If I have to guess, I'm going to assume Ladybug.
Ledian.
Ledian or Ledian?
Ledian.
Yeah. Actually, I think Brandon had said something about Ledian before.
Yep.
I mean, is it unfortunately? Like, come on, like, Ledian was a decent Pokemon for the
No,
generation.
it wasn't. No, it
It
wasn't.
Actually, I'm glad you bring that up, Nick, because in Infinite Fusions, you can. Oh, we have Chestnut in Infinite Fusions now,
No.
and you can fuse Chestnut.
I'm sorry, Brandon. Wait. Let me get through this. Don't do that.
Because I'm trying to cheer you up. That's
No.
insane.
No, that's an insult to me.
That's an insult to Gracie. I'm trying
That
to
thing has a base stat total of 35.
Get a gift by
mathematics.
completing
Still
Pokedexes
I
of
mean, it has an
specific
attack stat of 35.
next.
Has a higher attack stat than it.
Oh my god, an onion ring.
Hey,
Higher attack stat.
Keldeo. We can get Keldeo as a mystery gift from Pokemon Home. Shiny Keldeo.
Hey? Shiny?
A shiny Keldeo and a shiny Metang. The problem is you have to complete the Pokedexes of these games.
You know what?
Sword,
Alright, cool.
Shield, Let's Go Pikachu, and Let's Go Eevee.
No. Cool. I'm not getting
Wait,
shiny.
of Let's Go Pikachu
I'm not
and
getting.
Eevee?
Yeah.
Yep, it says and. I'm hoping or, but it says and.
Yeah, I'm not getting those anytime soon. It's over.
Me
It's
neither. I'm not playing Let's Go. Like good for people who like it, but I'm not playing that game. It's not for me.
I barely played it. I haven't finished it. I have not finished Let's Go at all.
It's a Pokemon game with no abilities, no held items, and it's just
I mean, it is a remake of the earliest generation of Pokemon, so no, it didn't have that.
well, yeah, but it didn't do it for that reason. It only did that to get people who played Pokemon Go to play the core game.
Oh damn, my Sword and Shield roster.
Held items.
And see, a lot of the problem is like, oh, I'm missing the
Held
evolutions.
items to have fun?
Fuck.
I don't have to. I don't have to have held items to have fun.
I do.
No,
It's not,
my
it's not
apologies.
just the held. It's not just the held items. It's just that so many mechanics are just stripped away, just so the average 2-year-old he'd be like, oh, look at me. Okay.
Hey. I was that average to you of yours.
Yo, yeah, nah. For a Melton, a shiny Melton, and a shiny Keldeo, yeah, nah. I'm not gonna be able to get it. Damn.
Yeah. Anyway, long story short, Ledian hasn't been available for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry. I'm still going through the list. They did shiny Enamorus and shiny Fione, but you have to complete Arceus, Brilliant Diamond, and Brilliant Shining Pearl.
Oh, well. Damn. Looks like nobody's getting those Pokemon.
Yes. What a shame. Truly my favorite Pokemon. Fio. Oh wow.
So looking at how they did Fion and stuff, I'm going to assume if you complete Arceus, you get specifically Enamorus, and then shiny. I said Fione. For Brilliant Diamond and Pearl.
No, I said Fio.
Oh, okay.
I mean, same.
It doesn't matter.
And then I'm assuming Sword and Shield will give you Keldeo. If you complete Sword and Shield, you get Keldeo, and then Pikachu and Eevee, you get Metane. Meltan.
Oh, okay.
I was about to say, why did they give you a Pokemon that's not even in the game?
I swear. I mean, Keldeo isn't in what's the name?
I, I think I think he is.
Not including the raid dungeon. Not including the raid dungeon.
You know, so that's the thing. So that's the funny thing about it, Andrew. He's technically DLC. He's not in the base game. He's in DLC.
By technicality, he's still there.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I thought he was saying Metang.
Because Meltan's not in the base game of Eevee or Pikachu. You have to get him by doing the whole Pokemon Go stuff. He's not in the base game of that.
You can still have him. You can still have him in the game, though, right?
Yeah, but that in that same logic, that's the same thing for Keldeo.
I hate Meltan so much. He's such an.
Why? What did Meltan do to you?
Came out in a generation before Gen 8 was announced, but then he's only playable in.
You know, so not, till this day, he doesn't have a generation. Meltan's not a part of a specific generation.
Yeah.
And not to mention his only evolution, you can't evolve him. You can only evolve him in Go, and then the only other way to get his evolution is by completing a task on Pokemon Home, and then they'll give you one.
Nick is really emo. Like I guess. I guess.
Scarlet and Violet will give you a shiny Meloetta.
Yes.
But okay.
Wait,
What's a shiny
challenges?
For completing Pokedexes.
Wait, but how do you? Where do you see that? You're in Home.
Yeah, I'm on Home and I'm looking at news and some of the stuff we missed.
Oh, it's a new
Pokemon Day? Huh. Imagine.
What's annoying is how they act as completing Pokemon decks. You have to transfer them from those games. You can't just have every single Pokemon open. Because I'm pretty sure I have a Alolan Darmanitan, but he didn't come from what you call it. So it's like, oh, that didn't count. Fuck you, it didn't count.
Sorry, it doesn't count. Excuse you? Pardon me? What do you mean it doesn't count?
I'm gonna show you what doesn't count. Your life doesn't count.
Oh. See, Brandon, that's a
Huh?
That's a no word. Thanks, like yeah.
Are you sure about that?
You're going to the shadow.
You're not Yami Yugi. You can't banish me to the shadow.
Of armor and Crown Tundra Pokédexes, you get Keldeo. And if you complete your campaign, you get Shiny Meltan.
Oh, that's stupid.
So I guess it doesn't have to be both Let's Go Pikachu and...
Yeah, no, that's why I went back and read it, because I realized, I was like, oh yeah, so each Pokemon, each one of the shinies is tied to like a group. So like, yeah.
That's what I was going to say. So that makes me wonder, does that mean that I can just get the Pokemon from outside of Sword and Shield and then complete them, or does that not count?
I'm pretty sure they have to, like, because each Pokemon is marked of what game they came from. So you have to if it's in Sword and Shield's Pokédex, you have to get it from Sword and Shield.
Is that how it works?
I'm pretty sure every Pokemon's marked from what game they came from. So it has to be like that. Cause let me check. Cause I promise you. Cause like it's apparently I'm missing a Alolan Darmanitan, but I promise you already have a Alolan Darmanitan.
Well, that's your fault somehow.
That's crazy.
I cheated the key to combat,
That's crazy.
I was not going around catching those mons, so I transferred stuff.
Oh yeah, I don't. Okay.
And it counted.
But so to complete the Kitakami decks and stuff in the games, I did the same thing, Nick. But now I'm missing Pokemon.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
Cause Pokemon Home definitely does a weird. It was like, oh, like each Pokemon's from a specific game.
All right. That's we're taking away your sound.
We?
Yes, we.
No.
I am not speaking French.
Whoa, I get a mail medal if I transfer Pokemon from Pokemon Go into Home?
I thought you already did that, Nick.
I guess not.
Clearly didn't.
I don't know how to transfer.
What?
So I'm go to make sure your accounts are linked, but go to Pokemon Go. You have to do it from Go, and it'll let you transfer mine.
Man, oh, I forgot. I'm catching this resh. Whoops.
Nice.
What?
Nice.
Yeah, there was a raid. there was a raid, and then a Reshiram was in the raid, and I forgot he was on the screen.
Then again, I already have both Zenraishi and Friends.
Do it
And
again.
then full PvP. No. I don't get anything out of it.
If you're a true Pokemon fan, you would catch every Reshiram that appears before you.
I'm good. Fuck off. Calling me a real
Got the
Pokemon.
one.
Like, then do the BBQ quests. You don't have to get all of them. The BBQ quests are the easier one, somewhat. They're also essentially gambling. It's definitely what's the name? It's definitely what's it called?
There we go.
Huh?
I caught the Reshiram.
Nice. What is it called? DNR or something? It means luck.
RNG,
RNG. What does that even mean?
random luck.
Generator.
Yeah, random luck generator. Or random generated luck, technically.
So where's the L?
Well, I said random number.
Oh, that's
RNG, random number generator.
Yeah.
Alright.
What's that
I
Pokemon?
So aside from doing what we're doing right now, how long do you plan on? Hold on, Brandon. Do you plan on staying on Discord at all?
Probably not, because I need to switch over from streaming with doing all this Pokemon stuff to actually doing more of my videos. I also need to eat food.
And I'm gonna crash.
Why are you gonna crash? Are you driving?
No, I'm tired.
Stop driving.
Hasui had 7 Pokemon that added to the list.
I mean, to be fair, so did Alola didn't add a lot of new Pokemon.
No, so that's the funny thing. So, let me see, where's Alola right here? So, Alola added 60. No, actually, Alola did more. Alola did 84. Kalos did 69. Alola did 84. Who's that?
He only has 6.
Wait, Hisui doesn't count.
Hisuian has 7. But yeah, no, like, so in Pokemon Home, not the app, the actual game, where you have your actual, the dex I did complete, which is completely different from the one in the fucking game, apparently, or on the app. Like, literally, the 7 Pokemon are, Weirdeer, Cleavor, Ursaluna, Basculegion, Sneasler, Overquill, and Enamorus. Those are literally the 7. Galar added 89.
I think during the battle to calm down Hisui and Avalon, I was having trouble. I was struggling. That motherfucker was throwing ice. Yeah.
I don't remember which was my hardest one to fight. Damn.
Well, I'll let you know right now. Mine was none of them.
I was like,
For Dialga.
I mean,
And even then, that one was barely.
shoot, Arceus was probably my hardest one to battle if we're counting those.
Yeah, that too.
And think it's like that, or we can count fucking Volo and his cheating ass having 8 Pokemon.
Yeah, I thought you just meant like the boss battles where you.
Well, man, like boss battle wise, it was definitely Arceus. If we're looking at boss battle wise.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, that's Arceus.
But it's like I can't remember the other ones, so clearly they weren't that challenging to me.
I mean, Cleavor is the first one you do.
Cleavor was
Then there's the Arcanine.
No, Manaphy's bitch ass. Manaphy's bitch ass was the one of the hard ones because it's in its stupid bubbles.
Yeah, you're right. You're hit with like 5 different Fionns all using water pulse at you.
Yeah.
I mean, I never did. I wouldn't know what that was.
It was annoying.
Let's see which decks had the most.
Like 5 different water pulses at different.
Arcanine was only difficult to me, and I only lost to it once because I was surprised at what was going on. I was like, oh, okay, I gotta keep running around. Runs into a wall. Wait a second. Arcanine just blows up a full of fire near me. I'm like, wait, hold
Oh,
on.
Unova introduced the most Pokemon. They had 156.
Yep, that was the reboot.
Oh,
So
Because
yeah,
that's what made it better.
151 for Kanto, 100 for Johto. Hoenn had 135, 107 for Sinnoh, 156 for Unova. Kalos had 69. Huh?
That's why I knew they had the least amount.
Yeah. Alola had 80, 84. Galar had 89. Hisuian 7. Paldea 120. And then fucking Melmetal and Meltan in the unknown by themselves.
They're
I
actually
mean,
titled unknown.
Yes. Unknown origins. Yes.
I really hate. This is why. See. This is why we gotta end them. We
and
really gotta end.
and two.
I don't know, but I'm mad.
We have to
What
get
was the
it.
point of showing Meltan around the same time Sword and Shield came out? Just
86.
Yes.
Oh,
for it
correction,
not
that's
be playable in that
86.
game.
Yes. This game
69,
is so
70,
arty.
71, 72.
We
Correction.
made
Okay.
Pokemon exclusive to Pokemon Home.
I do have to correct myself. I forgot about it. Didn't count the Pokemons I didn't register. So Kalos actually has 72. Yeah, 69, 70, 71, 72. So yeah, Kalos has 72. Because I'm missing the last three. And then Alola has 84, 85, 86. 86 for for Alola. That's it.
Go to settings and then go to Pokemon Home. What? What do you mean open settings and then hit Pokemon Home?
No, so when you go, so it might not physically be there because they moved it around. You might be having the same issue, but you need to go find. There's so go to settings and there should be like a link account or something like that, Nick. And you be it'll be like, oh, here's one of the accounts you can link to, Pokemon Home.
Yeah, it's literally just a Google, Facebook, and Pokemon Trainer Club.
Okay, so it might not be in settings. They might have moved it and then no one's updated the info. Because I think that was the situation I was having, and I forgot where I went
We have
to.
to kill this guy because it definitely says it right here. It says Pokemon Home on this guy's screenshot.
Yeah, he had it when it was outdated.
Bro, so how am I? I'm, I'm about to.
Nick is not having a fun time.
I just, I just wanted to play the game.
Too bad. I'm sorry.
Wouldn't it be nice if things worked the way we wanted it?
Well, it would, but this is GameCube, so half the time their games the way they need to.
Yeah.
True facts have never been spoken.
Well, it's over.
Oh,
It's just not
see,
possible. It's not possible.
can't go like that, man.
All these videos are from 2020, back when the button was literally right there, and now it's not there.
Damn. They really did just say fuck Nick.
Like that. Damn. It'd be like that sometimes.
Wait,
Maybe
wait.
Well,
maybe
sorry.
the shady website will tell me how to get on.
Maybe this what?
Maybe the shady website
You
that
probably
uses
should
my email in will tell me how to
and
do
your
it.
credit card number and the 16 digits and your social security. That should be safe.
Go ahead and also put your both your email address and your actual physical address while you're at it.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna be
As a
like,
matter of
quick,
fact, go ahead and put your coordinates.
say, quick. The gym leaders of Unova need your help. Getzes and his evil gang of sages are going to summon Reshiram and Zekrom and wreak havoc on the Unova region. But you can stop them. Just give them your credit card information, your banking information, and don't forget your social security.
What?
And you too can stop them from plaguing Unova.
All right. Listen here. That shit already sounds skeptical as fuck.
Yeah, imagine if that's actually what it said.
I
Give
want.
me a zero.
I hope Pokemon. It's knowing them. I hope.
Praise to somebody.
I hope Champions isn't. I hope Champions is free. Knowing them, it won't be. That or it's gonna be a subscription shit again. But I want Champions to be
It
free.
might be. They gotta maximize that money. Unless they're banking on the fact that people will, and there was no pun intended there, but banking on the fact that people will use Pokemon Bank and Pokemon Home that you do have to pay for to supplement the fact that
You had to pay for Pokemon Bank. That's so fucking stupid.
not anymore because the 3DS
I mean, well,
eShop is gone,
that's
so
gonna
it's
count.
free.
That's gonna count of not being able to use Pokemon Bank.
Tap the gear icon to open settings.
Let's have your gear icon. Sorry.
Gay.
You're done. I'm killing you. What? Ow. Ow.
And one more for the road.
No.
Downloaded Pokemon Unite. Let's go.
Why have you downloaded Pokemon Unite?
Cause I wanna try it.
Well, you said what?
Cause I said I wanted to try it.
Um, what? How have you not tried it yet? That's it. I don't know where you live.
Cause I don't play MOBAs. I didn't care for a MOBA. An Oshawott decided to spawn in front of me. Hold on now. Excuse me.
Hey, yo. Get it. Capture it. It is now
Try-
yours.
Trying to.
Forever.
Oh.
Did you find it yet?
I think I found it.
So-
May or may.
So if you go to account, it says you can link account and devices. But
Yeah,
says
there it is.
Facebook
Yeah.
and Pokemon Trainer Club, right?
Mhm.
I go to a whole separate tab called Connected Devices, which is completely separate from hitting account and then connected devices. Then it brings up home.
Yeah.
Marshmallow.
Nick, is there a water starter situation that I'm not noticing is happening?
Probably. What, you get a $100 or something?
So a Piplup just now spawned. I just caught Oshawott and now Piplup spawned.
What game is this? What are we talking about?
Pokemon Go.
Night. Oh, no. My apologies. I thought you were
Oh yeah,
talking
no,
about-
well, I don't know.
I'm down. I'm still downloading Go. I mean, I'm still downloading Unite, but I'm playing Go right now. So like, well, it's gonna help Nick out with the thing.
Yeah, the Unity tour for Pokemon Go is happening.
Well, it would make sense, but I mean, like you said, he's seen all wild type Pokemon, so it's not even just Shiva.
It was like first it was.
Luck of the draw.
I kept saying Oshawott. First it was Duwat. Now I'm catching a Piplup, and there's an Eevee nearby.
Oh boy. Well, what are you gonna do with that Piplup, Brandon?
I'm gonna name him. Well, like, never mind. He ran away. I was gonna name him Ace and go conquer the Pirate King.
Dang, crazy. That's crazy. I don't want you to leave me alone.
Wait, do I have Great Balls? I should have tried Great Balls if I had them.
Wait, am I already
Probably
signed in?
There we go.
Oh yeah, Brandon. As I was telling Nick, I tuned into your stream first, then had to leave because I was trying to log in so I could comment. I literally did not see anything except for the Pokemon Champions trailers, the Champion trailer and the Legends of trailer.
Damn.
Because I took so long trying to log in, I missed everything else. Thank you. I personally do not care for Pokemon trading card games.
One.
Funny you say that. Because I was doing stuff. Why the fuck am I fighting a Terrakion? Excuse me.
Cringe. Hey. Terrakion's pretty free.
Yeah, but I don't want to try to catch one. I wasn't prepared for this shit. I don't have Ultra Balls.
Oh, well, hey, looks like you're out of luck, huh?
Damn, this nigga, how far away are you? Okay, so now the Pokeball definitely hit you in the face. I want my money back. That's bullshit.
You know what? That's what I want to do. I want a Pokemon game in Pokemon actually.
You said what
So,
show you?
so Arceus?
Not including Legends of Yay or Arceus. Oh boy, I wonder what that animation's gonna look like for Legends Arceus. I mean Legends of Yay.
Bad.
Ouch. Something tells me this guy. Something tells me this guy doesn't like Legends
I
ZA.
mean, who's gonna be the first one to learn what it feels like to be whited out in Pokemon Legends ZA?
Me? Who else? Me? Sending out my pig into a battle that he's gonna lose, and I'm gonna start fist fighting the next Pokemon.
Knowing Nick, oh, I caught it, nice. Knowing Nick's gonna try to see how far he can go in the game without whiting out at all.
I mean, hey, yeah, that's
How you do it.
Hey, yo, I'm a parkour and jump on top of a wild Pokemon. I will do it. Nobody stop. That would have me stressed. What do you mean?
Like in Legends Arceus, I was flying and I would accidentally hit the D-pad by accident, and then now I'm on Weird Deer
It's
in
like,
the air.
hey, why are you weirder falling to? Oh no! Like, hey, weirder, would you mind lifting up your bird? Your Pokemon looks at you. Like, I'm sorry, father. I tried.
He's like, I tried.
Yoshi style.
Oh wait, hold on. Are you talking about Eternal Montage, Nick?
He's like,
I tried. I tried, father. So seeing as I played a TCG game, is that actually how it is? Like, is that really how the game works?
Yeah, that was pretty accurate. He got rolled, unfortunately.
Man got so unlucky that his that fucking Charizard though. I mean, not the Charizard, the Eevee. It just got buffed. He just said,
Oh yeah, Ninetales.
no, not the Ninetales though. Jack tails and everything. Like what?
Yeah, you know.
I mean, yeah, because depending on certain Pokemon cards, some of the Pokemon cards, some of them just have the ability to get stronger no matter how many energies you put into them, and so you can literally just keep constantly stacking energy. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna just one shot anything. Like, excuse me? No.
He didn't even lose the last one. He just left. He said, "I'm not playing this game anymore. I'm going home. I have a wife and kids to look after."
Your Pokemon home box is full. Because I don't have the premium.
Yeah.
It is. That is.
I see.
I see now.
That is exactly what I have to order now. And I see.
I mean, at the very least, I mean, come on.
Tracheon. Stop it.
It can't be that.
I mean, Cobalion. Fuck off. Stay in the Pokemon.
I think what I did is that I would buy it for. Wait a minute.
What?
Wait a second.
Yeah, you stomped on the Pokeball. Fucking idiot.
I still have your. I still have that Nintendo eShop card you got me for Christmas.
How will that work?
Well, use it. Well, that depends. That does depend. How does the eShop affect like in-game purchases? Can you use that
Yeah.
for premium?
Yeah, because it's just a flat $20.
Oh well, there you go.
Okay, can my throw stop curving to the left when I'm clearly throwing straight?
Nick. You and I just know.
He's like, can I have something to eat?
No. Wait, Brandon, did you stop recording?
Nope.
Oh my god, you still recording? I'm about to set this racist.
I mean, we're this late in. Who cares?
Go ahead and stop the recording.
You said go ahead.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next week.
Well, you heard me, guys. We'll end it here for now. Hope you all enjoy, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace out, sleepy little dragons.